All right. Hey, what's up, world? It's your boy DJ Mann.
It's your favorite big homie, Big Boone. Give me some room.
Yeah, man, we got a whole gang with us today. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, we got my boy
Will Recipient Jr.
You feel me? And we got
B Sam
in the building, man. And they have a podcast that they're working on as well, man. So I seen them on I've been knowing Wilford for a while, man, but I seen them on Facebook talking about some stuff dating wise. So that's kind of what this podcast is going to be about tonight, is dating and stuff, man, and kind of getting a female perspective on it and seeing what my boy Will got to say about some things, man. We got Boone back in the building. What's up, Boone Farm?
What's up, man?
Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man.
I know.
Well, we got to come. What's up, Biz? Look, Biz, we was talking about you earlier at the office, bro. You know what I'm saying? But look, before we get into it, man, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Old West Smoke Company, 409-782-9030, man, right here in the 409 area.
Yes,
Man, if you're looking for some good brisket, give them a holler, man. Old West Smoke Company. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you. And, man, they going to hook you up, man. They got the brisket. They got tacos,
yes, indeed.
burgers.
They
They cater.
Yeah.
Yeah, they cater and everything. Man.
They want to.
Yeah. So their number is 409-782-9030. Tell them DJ Man TV sent you, and they gonna hook you up, man. See, DJ Man, what's up from the boot already, man? What's up, David? For sure, man. But yeah, man, like I said, we're gonna be talking about some topics tonight, man. We're gonna get into our first one. Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
Before we do, man, how is everybody week been, man? We look tense over there, bro. How everybody week been? Yeah, so far.
I mean, you said I gotta keep it family rated PG-13, and
He don't know how to do that.
I'm trying, but it's been good. I mean,
My boy Bill say, "Don't be talking about me, homie." It was all good stuff. Man, Bill can check your boy live in front of the world. I thought he was cool, bro. He checked me in front of the world, bro.
These peanuts good as shit though. But
David said, "What's up, boss?"
Hey, what's up, David?
My boy Will and he'll put nuts in his mouth.
see, so now I know it ain't gonna be a family show.
It's
Cool.
family.
Nah,
It's family.
which way they gonna take that? They gonna take.
It's nuts, brother. Like you like nuts.
That's it.
Peanuts.
Yeah,
It's still nuts.
Yeah,
What else you call them?
Nothing wrong with going nuts for nuts, man. Ain't nothing.
Man, there's peanuts.
Yeah.
When you say nuts, that
I don't know what you're talking about.
when you say nuts, people might be thinking two T's and not peanuts. See, peanuts.
I didn't know it was.
I didn't know nuts had 2 T's.
I didn't know it wasn't.
Oh my God!
I
Come
thought
on.
that was butt with the 2 T's.
Might be.
That's
but
what it is.
No. Nut.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
too nut. I mean, it's too.
See, if that's the
He
case,
knows.
I think you're talking about the wrong thing, brother.
Oh,
That's not what
hey.
you're
No,
talking
he
about.
thinking because it's
Nah,
two
nah,
of them, he gotta have 2 teeth.
It's gotta have 2 T's.
No, that's butt.
Nah,
I like
Biz-
butt in
Biz
the
say-
sentence.
I get it. Butt
Biz
B-U-T,
say-
and then butt is B-U-T-T.
Biz say he see that you repping the San Francisco, man. He's like, this is about to get controversial.
Oh, you know, baby. Just put a frown on my face. What you guys say about my 49ers?
Nah, he know that we Cowboy fans.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh, we can beef all the time.
all the time.
I talk noise to DJ all the time.
All the time, bro. You know,
Especially after that playoff ass whooping that we gave y'all. But
y'all did. Y'all did. I can't even,
But
let me
look at
say,
y'all
I'm a-
defense. Y'all
I'm a-
defense is really
I'm a
good this year.
Cowboy fan, but I'm a realist, bro. And let me tell y'all, look, before we even get started in the show, as a Cowboy fan, the Eagles make me nervous.
I'm
gonna tell you why. Because for one, man, people say they talk noise about the Eagles' offense, but they offense really have the makeup to beat the Cowboys' defense. If they can hold up that pass rush, you force our DBs to actually be who they say they are, and I don't think they are who they say they are.
Being honest, I got Dallas to beat the
Let me say this. Will, you know football like me, bro.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So check this out. With the Cowboys defense, how do you beat a team that blitz heavy? Speed around them. Make screens,
quarterback draws,
the draws, the doggone
halfback draws,
the option.
It's I'm gonna be honest, beaters.
all the stuff that the Eagles do very well.
But Dallas do it very well too. When they had Dak Prescott back there,
But we don't have.
You got Cooper Rush. He's won a shitload of games for you right now. Man, I would ride that.
Bree
horse
says
up to the
she's
farm.
not speaking to the man in the red. You're the only one with red. So
I love you, sis. Look,
I'm a Cleveland fan, but I'm talking.
but look, sis, to be
But I
honest,
like
on
talking
live
football, so I
TV,
feel you.
the only reason why I haven't made it to the church is because I've been asked out with this wedding. Like, I've been trying to get everything done with this wedding. Like,
Hey, that's facts, David.
being honest, like,
I'm not saying that the Eagles are going to beat us. I'm not saying that.
I'm telling you, Dallas gonna win by 14. Mark it.
But
I
with
call
that-
it by 14.
with that
It won't be
doggone
close.
with that RPO can kill that speed that our defense have because it's gonna make them stop and read.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, but at the same
And then you got a
time,
quarterback that's agile also, and he can throw. And if they can successfully run that RPO, he can throw some people open.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Think of Dallas weapons. I don't feel the Eagles got
Hold on,
any
on
cornerbacks on offense. I feel the Eagles don't have the cornerbacks.
Bro,
to
we
cover
have a
Dallas wide
deficiency at the quarterback position. What are you talking about?
Doesn't
What weapon is
So you
a
saying
wide receiver if there's nobody to throw him the ball?
okay, but hasn't Cooper Rush percentage been nice the last 5 games? Yes.
Yeah, bro.
He's been accurate as I don't know what.
Yes,
So,
bro. Listen to me. 8 for 10. 8 for 10.
y'all said, hold on, y'all said
108 yards.
y'all said the same thing about Jimmy G when he only threw the ball 7 times against Green Bay, and they still blew him out. of the
Why?
competition.
That's why I can't stand 49ers fans. Why y'all make everything about y'all? This is about the doggone Cowboys and my nervousness. Okay.
All I'm saying is, I'm a 49er fan. I got Dallas by 14.
Anyway,
I got Dallas by 14. And when Dallas win, you know, I don't want nobody to think I'm flipping on it, but I'm just saying.
she talking about
I'm gonna put Dallas on the altar call.
Bree
Go for
talking about let's go Eagles.
Our house divided.
No, that's gonna be the reason why she ain't gonna get no D in her life. See?
And this is why it's not a family show.
Yeah.
I already see it now.
But it's defense. I'm talking about defense.
You know what?
It's
Yeah,
defense.
we're
You
talking
talking
about
about football, right?
defense. Yeah.
Like, what do your mind be going with? I don't understand.
You're going to have to get my own
So
podcast.
it's gonna be a one-man blitz, huh?
Oh, yeah. You have to get my own podcast.
Yeah, it's gonna be one man staying at home.
Oh, man.
All right, man. So y'all ready to get into it, man?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
All right.
And it's not going to be family oriented. I'm sorry. I already see what it's going.
This is gonna be very family oriented. So the first topic is: can you be serious with a person that you had sex with on the first night?
Oh, Lord. I'm going to let her answer that first.
Why? Nah, you did the
Because it's ladies first. He's trying to be
Okay.
Exactly. I'm being respectful.
He's trying to be
Nah,
respectful.
y'all just trying to- Can you be serious?
Biz, can you be serious with a woman that you smashed on the first day, bro? Let me know. You can go ahead.
Go ahead, Britt.
No, I'm thinking. I mean, I guess it all depends.
Okay.
If you're interested in the individual, or if it really is just a smash and pass. Because women do smash and pass too.
Thanks.
So that's my take on it.
So I noticed you ain't going into detail. I need you to go into
No,
detail.
I mean,
We on live. We got to make it interesting.
that was interesting. That was
Nah.
interesting. Like,
No. I need that long wind conversation that we normally
'cause
have.
it ain't no.
Well, look, I'm gonna give you.
But it's
my-
4 people, so I can't take all the time.
No, you
I
don't.
would speak up since obviously
Oh, I'm gonna speak on it too.
me
But-
personally, I wouldn't. I can't be serious with somebody. Cause look, and let me say this. I'll tell you why. I'm already a hard person. Like
These
I don't
peanuts are
take
good.
Then he goes to nuts.
Like these peanuts are good.
My boy Biz say, yeah, you can and she can cook.
It take a lot more than that, but I get you. But
So look, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because if like I don't know, bro. I like I guess the art of the hunt. If I don't have to work for it, I'm not gonna respect it. Like I don't have any value in it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. Like
I'm going in, not trying to have a relationship. I'm just trying to get it and go.
And for a person that's if they just giving it away free like that, they're gonna run into a lot of that.
Yeah, I agree.
And I'm not trying to go in after all that, but like
Because
you got too much action going on for me.
Yes, buddy.
That's what comes.
Yeah.
So
That's
then what
what
they say about men then?
I mean, I'm not a woman, but if you feel like that about a man,
Well, no, I'm just saying because you're okay. So you saying you can't look at it
Here
that
we
way?
go.
No,
Come on now. We doing it.
you're
Let's talk.
saying that you don't see it that way, but who do it more, men or women?
what does it matter?
I mean, I'm just asking.
That wasn't the question.
I mean, I understand it, but my thing is how, like I said, it just depends. Because the thing is this: you can have that one night stand with that person and see them again the next time, and then see them again the next time, and then you start to build a bond.
I would never build a bond with you.
I mean, it's
Like
just,
we could have a bond, but I'll never be
but I mean,
serious with you.
but it's
Be
not
on a
true
relationship
though.
level.
I'm just saying, different
Well,
strokes
I'm
for
talking
different
about
folks.
that's exactly. I'm talking about me.
Oh, with me, no. If I smash you on the first night, then
So what the hell
So
you
you gonna sit up here and go through all that shit?
Well,
You know what?
it's all.
You know what? You had me for a minute.
Because
okay,
Oh,
I'll
me
say
now.
this: I've had out of all, I've only had one night stand where I actually slept with somebody the same night that I met them. Never did it again. Me and him still cool. Have we ever messed around?
My boy
afterwards?
Biz
No.
say on a serious note, he's never taken a one night stand serious.
Oh well, hey,
So
teach his own.
You focus on that.
all right, so as far as me, I've had 2 one-night stands. They wasn't serious. It was already explained in the beginning. Smash and go. So I do understand where Bree coming from. I understand where my brother DJ coming from, and Boone. At the same time, one of those one-night stands could have been a relationship, as much as we communicated, talked, but because of what happened and the signs for a woman that I'm looking for to be with the rest of my life, I'm putting the same category you putting in. I can't take you serious because if you're gonna fuck me on the first day, who else you fucking on the first day?
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just being honest. Like that means I'm going behind multiple people. I mean, whatever I said to you, there's always somebody that's got better game than me. So whatever they said to getting them draws the first day, nah, I pass.
First off, I'm me personally. I never really was a big one night stand person. And for 2, if I'm spitting to a girl, right, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna count, depending on the situation, because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna spit some whack stuff just to see how far, just to see who I'm dealing with. You feel me? Because if this whack stuff works, bro, like this is trash. I'm like, boom, you want this?
Don't you know?
I'm like, bro, you want this? Because this is.
But my
She ready to go, brother. I'm just saying you that.
my one night stands actually happened around, man. Honestly,
We appreciate you, Sir Luke. Man, I got you on the ACAB, brother. I got you.
it was around when Kappa was going on. I haven't really did a lot of extra shit. The swinger clubs is one thing, but the Kappa, yeah, y'all remember when Kappa was Kappa? That was those
See,
one-night stands.
that's the reason why I don't do one night stand.
I learned my lesson.
Bro, look, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I learned my lesson.
I've never had an STD. And look, I'm one of those people. I take all type of gambles in the street, bro. But it's just certain things I don't
you don't know.
Yeah.
I get it.
I don't do
I get
drugs.
Me neither.
I don't do drugs, and I don't
Well,
like messing with fast women.
Well,
Like
far as drugs go, I'm gonna go on the record.
like acid.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say, as far as drugs go, I'm gonna go on the record. I have never smoked weed, but I want to.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
mister.
I want to. So I do want to smoke this.
I need a little ecstasy, baby.
I'll take
Back when it
X-Pills.
was the real
I
deal.
was scared of XP.
I would the hell no, man.
That was
Fuck
something
all
like
night long. I love X-Pills.
Okay, first off, this is another thing.
I did say it was going,
This is another
truthful.
This is another thing, bro. I just personally feel like if you need, and it's just me, I could be wrong, but if you need X-Pills to have that type of stamina, you're probably not really into the person.
No. See, you too.
Because if you
We don't know.
Because
We gonna let him finish because I'm definitely gonna get on that. That's not what we said the X pills for.
no,
So y'all can be interested in
Oh no,
no, because he said
I don't know what drugs
no,
and being the rest of
yeah.
it came in contact. It was just
let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
So you say like okay, like you can go all night on ecstasy.
I didn't say that.
That's what you said.
All right. Since this is live in front of everybody, my personal experience, I'm gonna just put it out there. So if you don't like what you hear, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna be me. So my first night on X, because I took them around my birthday. Yes, I fucked. I got like 2 nuts.
Okay,
Come on, bro.
And then after that,
Come on, bro.
look,
Not too many F words.
all right, I'm not just been like, after that, I was at the hotel, man, and I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't go to sleep, and I started, man,
Okay.
all
right.
Look, I was in a bathtub, man, by myself.
All right.
Had a good time.
The water.
I couldn't go to sleep.
The
I was
water.
up for 2
God.
I was up for 2 days.
Look on your body.
I swear to God, if y'all read these comments and if somebody actually took an X pill, they know what I'm talking about. They
My
be
boy
like, man, I
did
feel
say,
good.
my boy did say, nah, you into the person, you just not really into the person. Hey, man, that's why I cut for this, bro. We be on the same page, bro. Like,
But it's to each his own. I mean,
you
I took
into
one.
him.
No, I never
It's
took
not
it.
into him.
I never took an X to fuck somebody. Like that's not what I did. But at the same time, the side effects on it, yeah. I mean,
I guess.
What was your experience with it?
I mean, we just.
He not here now. Now you can talk.
Oh, it didn't matter what we did. It didn't matter what we did. But no, I mean, for us, it was just more of a thrill, like a thrill chase.
Yes.
So,
yes.
and at the time when I was doing, like, I was in high school, and I wasn't even sexually active yet. So it wasn't no type of stimulant for me. It was just being.
Well, a lot of people say that though, man. A lot of people say that they be on.
It's just a recreation, like they call it a recreation, even though
recreational drug.
it's not a recreational drug.
It's not.
But that's what we did it for.
I mean, they issued them out a lot of times in the clubs too. When we was in Houston, they would have somebody, hostesses would come around and sell you the pills. So some clubs would get
Where you was when
he was in Austin.
We was okay.
I was Austin and Houston.
I was about to say we was in the
Both
club.
of them. Exactly.
Now look. Now hold on. Wait a minute. Before the cameras cut on, didn't I just give her the most moderate? I'm like, what y'all out there doing this?
Yeah.
But now. Okay.
So you
okay.
No.
I mean, look, this is the most doggone.
We experimented on some
That's
shit.
so conflicting, bro. Like, I wasn't doing it, but when I did it, it was fun.
I mean, you gotta own it. I mean, you did it. You grown. You did it.
I never said I was ashamed of it.
Definitely not. Me neither.
Yeah.
I never took it.
And then weed was.
I was afraid of it too. The one time that I wasn't going to do it because it was nowhere around. But I started thinking like, what would it be like to be on some X, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that same morning, I hear about the dude Kappa had just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Dude overheated. He had seizures and stuff from his brain and stuff.
Yeah. He took like 4 or 5.
What? Okay.
All I need is one.
Cool.
Look, like
all you need is one. That's it. Just one.
I don't know who came out with this,
right?
That's people that push the line with their health. All I need is one experience to go back for me to realize I'm not playing with this, bro. This ain't it.
Oh gosh.
And then when I'm asking people, I'm like, bro, like, why do y'all take this? I'm naturally high energy.
Yeah.
I'm naturally high on life.
Mm-hmm.
They're telling me that they take this to get to the level I'm already at.
Nah,
like,
it's
bro,
way further than that. Honestly, without being disrespectful, and I love all my white people, black people, Mexican people, but I honestly thought.
How you know the disrespect is about
No, it's not. I honestly thought X was a white person's drug until I went to the club and I seen a shitload of black people on X2, and I was like,
I thought it was black.
I mean, I've not seen my cousins try it.
I thought Coke was a white white people
I did
drugs
too.
until I seen black people buying it. You know?
See? So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
My first time
But you know,
seeing somebody
look.
buy coke, it was like, I want to say probably about like 10 years ago. I didn't know black people did coke.
No, bro. I'm gonna tell you the craziest drug thing I witnessed. I seen my cousin get high on ecstasy from somebody transferring their ecstasy high through lotion. They rubbed lotion on their hands and started rubbing lotion on them. They just was in this lotion.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, what is y'all doing? Like, this,
Yeah.
That sounds like some exorcism type shit.
No, because
That cocoa butter
it seeps through your skin.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, definitely.
what HBR says, honestly, if you're naturally hyper, it would probably put you to sleep.
Yes, it would
Or calm
knock you out.
Well, see, look, I'm gonna be all the way 1,000 with you. That's exactly what I see. That would have been an answer that probably would have been, Because you can ask Boone, man. I'll be up, man. We'll just get through with work, man. I still be up to like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm like that too.
And then next thing you know, 8 o'clock in the morning, I'm like right back up, like, hey, bro,
Yeah.
you ready?
Oh yeah, no, I be tired.
What? Look, and then I'll be like, bro, hey, man, I'm just high energy. Like, bro, we can do this today. I'm wide up. I'm like, bro, we got so many opportunities today, bro. Like, man, we gotta get this person, be wired up.
Yeah.
And then it go like that for about 2 weeks, and then next thing you know, I'll be sluggish. Like, bro, I'm tired. I'm not Kevin Gates, so I get tired. Breathe with a smiley face. Girl, look out. You know, all right. Anyways, next topic. I don't know. She got the smiley face. Man, I like your smile.
I actually was jamming that earlier today.
I believe you.
I love R&B, man. I love the old school R&B. They don't make it like they used to.
All right. So another question, man, I found online, man. People want to know why do we feel people continue to choose the wrong people to get involved with or have serious relationships with?
Oh wow. Yeah, you can answer that first. Nah, ladies first. I'll answer the next one first.
We all supposed to be equal on this platform.
But I passed.
Anyway.
No.
Just like
I'm not this new wave gentleman. No, we believe in ladies first. You got it. You independent lady, get up on the dance floor. I got you.
So it was why do people get involved? Keep getting involved. Keep choosing the wrong person.
Yeah.
This
girl here, bro. I swear.
Well,
hey DJ, man, give me $1.
I'm
You got all the dollars.
They stupid. Right before ignorant, right after disgusting.
that's your answer for that.
Hell yeah. And you know that you doing what you doing, and you go back to the same shit.
They didn't say, but see, that's not what they
Yeah,
said.
that's not
They
what they
said
said.
why do people keep choosing to get
Because
involved with
they-
the wrong person?
Because they stupid.
No.
Nah,
So you
I don't think that's
you think that it's okay to constantly go back to somebody that's constantly did you?
You keep saying going back. We're not talking about
No,
going
they
back.
have
We're
a
talking
history of
about their
choosing the
getting.
wrong person.
Thank you. They have a
Oh, that's their
history
type then.
of being able.
That's their
right.
type.
There you go. That's
I mean, shit.
yeah. Or they might not know. I mean, I don't know.
They probably have the
self-worth.
experience.
Hold on. I think we might have thought.
Look, it could be low self-esteem.
Oh, could it?
Very much low
Hold on,
self-esteem.
somebody that have experience thought.
Oh, man.
Oh, snap.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my Lord. I do have experience.
Really? Do tell.
I do have experience.
What's up, y'all? Appreciate you for tuning in, brother.
What I think it is a facade, like as in, because me and
Big
him talk-
facts, Biz. Big facts.
Me
You said
and
they
talk
attract
about-
who they are in some ways.
Facts.
Facts.
Low
what they miss.
self-esteem.
what they missing, because for me, I was trying to be like my dad or whatever. My mom always told my dad they was like in love and stuff. So I was like, sure, I want my mom and dad. I want to be like my daddy. So
He went out there looking for
looking for love.
He went out there looking streetwalkers.
Damn, I'm talking about I was a whole 7, 8 years old. I'm like, Lord, just let me find my wife.
And
Man,
I mean, but
hold up, but like, and then what happened was I ended up
so you
starting.
got a lifetime of making just messed up.
Yeah, bro. Shit, my first girlfriend, Shit.
How old were you at your first?
Nigga, I was 12.
See, you one of them fast tail little boys that they
Nah, she was a
Be home
fast tailor
before
girl.
the street light.
She ended up
You can't
talking
just
about
blame
his
her.
old neighbor, man.
Right.
I was a good kid, man. I ain't do nothing.
Bro, you was
Probably
12.
slept.
The,
But they was,
the
she
reason,
was fast though. Like,
nigga,
she
you
wasn't
was
fast.
12.
You knew she was fast.
But you
That's
were
what I'm saying.
He
12.
had to know.
Bro, you
I
were
didn't know, bro.
you were 12.
I
You were
was.
12 years old playing the game that you shouldn't have been playing.
Yeah.
You too young.
Yeah.
Get yourself to them books,
And
man.
you know what's so crazy? Even when I was 13 and I was 14, I was going to.
He was on his fourth relationship.
I was on the third.
Fast.
She broke up with me.
Fast,
She
bro.
broke up with
Oh
me.
my
She
God.
broke up with me because I didn't want to have sex with her. So she broke
Whoa,
up
that
with me.
actually happened to me in real life, but
she
we'll
broke
come back
up
to that
with
later.
me. She broke up with me because I didn't want to have sex.
Man.
The boy stayed with the inflation that's down bags. Oh my God, that's a question for B Sam. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
He want to know does dime bags exist anymore?
I don't know.
I don't know. Boom.
What's a dime bag?
I don't know.
Apparently not then. So boom.
I don't think a dime bag
Say no
exists
drugs,
anymore.
kid. Say no drugs.
I don't think it exists anymore.
I always told the woman it's gonna be one time thing. She was cool with that. So was I. Facts. At best to keep it real up front. So I already got green pie on this one. Boy, 20 years old trying to start a family.
Oh, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that though. 'Cause I'm
Yes,
trying
it is.
to start a family at 20.
Okay, but hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, he said 12. My bad. That's
You know what's crazy?
Wait a minute though. Look,
Oh shit.
just because you made a mistake at 12, why are you encouraging other people to make a mistake? Ain't nothing wrong with me. I did the same thing, bro.
Go ahead and do it,
I did
man.
it.
But not
I
also,
misunderstood that
also
shit.
realness,
I thought he
though.
said 20.
hold
He
on.
said
On
12.
some realness though, when I made that prayer like 7 or 8, I actually met my wife when I was 9. Now we didn't get together until I was 19. But when I opened the door, I said, "You gonna be my wife?" She said, "Boy, get out of my face." But at the end of the day, we end up married and we end up having kids. So I was right.
See, look at that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind having
Married
that.
11 years now.
You wouldn't mind having it
Yeah.
if you do the story.
But I mean,
Oh,
shit,
both our parts.
you gotta put some work in.
It'd be like that.
Yeah.
You
for
gotta
real.
put the work in.
That's some
I
work.
learned that.
Look, I
I'm
will
learning
say
that
this,
now.
I'm freshly
It's
divorced,
some work. It's some work.
but I'm about to get remarried.
I was about to say, like, you got to put some context to that, bro.
That's why I put the other part on it.
She's sitting right there. Like,
Oh, she knows. She knows.
I would hope she knows she about to get married.
We talk shit to each other all the time. We know, in a good way.
You talking to my brother, bro?
Sometimes.
Oh,
She knows.
You keep
She
it up.
knows.
She keep it up.
I'm glad he left out there. He don't ask him nothing.
I believe you from Port Arthur. So.
Yeah, facts.
Why?
Oh,
What's
gosh.
going on?
Y'all some nigga.
I'm from
Please
Port Arthur.
something else. I just
Hey,
told you I
G,
was a mixed
He
breed.
did say you
I
sound
walked
like
the
some
streets of
bitch.
Goma before I walked
Sound
the
like
streets of
some
Port
bitch.
You
Arthur.
was a streetwalker.
It's all right.
She said, wow, there you go again, encouraging that.
First of all, the streetwalker, you talking about the streetwalker, I was talking about too.
Hold on, I wasn't talking about anything. I just
Well,
said,
you said you was a streetwalker.
That's different.
I know.
Yes, there are different streetwalkers.
Explain.
Hold on, I didn't even care to know what the difference is.
I
I just want to know
Okay.
why you were.
I don't care the difference.
There's a difference. There is a
All
difference.
I wanted to know was, is or was B. Sam
Oh, yeah.
ever a streetwalker?
Oh yeah, I used to get off school, go to my
And
homegirls,
walk
and
the
we used to walk from Pale Orchard to South Park,
Okay, that's
all
it.
that.
Look, no explanation
All right.
needed. She was a streetwalker.
Okay, so there is.
Go ahead,
so
Will.
there's
Take it
actually-
away.
there's
Oh,
actually
y'all
real
want to put,
street
okay,
walk.
so
Yeah.
there is another version of that streetwalking stuff. Since it's open, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit. I'm just getting used to that.
Oh, my God.
No, I mean I believe in role play. So
Whoa, what the whoa?
my ex, she was on the corner. I would drive in my car and I would pick her up and we would role play that shit, and that was a fucking turn on.
No,
So
wait. What's the two different streetwalkers though?
I gave you that. That one is mine.
Okay.
The other streetwalker is somebody that's gonna get paid. That ain't mine.
Hold on, so you didn't even pay it?
She just
Again, we role playing. Yeah,
You role
I paid her with the dick. But at
Oh,
the same
no.
time, that's it. Like, I mean,
It's
like-
look, she don't have to touch me. No, on some real shit. No, look,
No,
on some real-
hold on. In the role
Let me
playing
clear it up.
roles, you
gotta-
chose
you
it.
gotta-
You are Kelly, nigga.
No, let me clear it up.
You are Kelly.
No, let me clear it up.
You are Kelly.
Can I clear it up? Can I clear it up? Technically, hold on now, hear me out. Technically, I mean, I did pay her because I paid
John
the
said,
house
"What's up,
note,
man?"
I paid the bills,
Was
and
that-
every damn thing else. So
John said, "What's
that's
up,
what
man?"
we did. She got her
Miss
money.
your, miss your comments and
He's-
stuff.
Oh,
She was a night crawler.
Damn, he called you a night crawler. At least I tried to put you in the daytime.
No, he talking about he
Oh,
talking about me. I was
Oh.
like, daytime,
Yeah.
not at night.
Man, look, you gotta keep your relationship spicy. Look, man.
That was
y'all
real
have no
spicy.
idea.
That was
Hell yeah,
spicy.
I was on some shit, man. Like, man, it was
Yeah.
never a dull moment. Never. What the fuck?
Why is this shit?
You know,
I was in Austin when that happened.
First
by the
off,
way.
you do know his daddy was a professional boxer.
That's fine.
If he attack you, don't look
That's
at
my
me.
brother. Man,
That's
come
all
on.
right.
We already got that understanding. We got that
Yeah,
understanding.
but just know I'm gonna walk out. When it get through happening, I'll come back. So I think it's happening. I don't want to be
That was
there.
a That's a safari book.
Oh gosh, man. Oh man.
I know, right?
This is getting out of hand.
Man,
But that's
we appreciate
cool, though.
you,
I'm
son,
coming out my
man.
shell.
Appreciate you, brother.
I told you, I said once you get me in front of the camera, eventually, I'm gonna come out my shell. And
Okay,
this
so
is me.
There go another one, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
Watch the men.
Because it's fun.
Whoa.
Oh my god, that is not me.
I'm stopping.
That is not.
I'm gonna stop.
All right, so
He say you look like
fuck,
George Foreman.
man. All right, I'm gonna
A
go
little
ahead.
bit.
I'm gonna go ahead and start this, man. Fuck it, I got it. All right, so I can only speak for me. I can't speak for all men.
You definitely cannot.
Yeah. So
Because I'm gonna mess up stuff you about to explain. I don't want to have no something.
That's why I'm gonna be quiet.
Hey,
Look, I was about to say something.
Oh, my
Look, I was
God.
about to say something. He was like, I go first.
look,
Go right
please
there.
let me go ahead and get this out the way.
She sat back at her own phone.
But you know what? The reason why she did, because didn't we have this conversation like a month and a half ago
I think
in the garage?
Yeah.
In the garage. All right, so
Come on, speak your truth, brother. Let it out.
I'm gonna say the truth.
This is a no judge zone.
All right, so me personally, I can honestly say I cheated, but I didn't cheat, but I cheated. And let me hold on, no. Don't judge. Let me say why. Look. We open, y'all told me to be honest. Shit. Okay, cool.
That wasn't
So all right,
honest.
look, no, fuck that. All right, so hear me out.
No,
Hear me out. No, she knows where I'm about to go to. Okay, here we go. So the reason why I was married for 14 years. So when I wanted out, the divorce, my ex-wife blocked it multiple times. So in return, what I did was I said, okay, look, if you're not gonna give me a divorce, I'm leaving. And I stood on it. Now, I did start another relationship within that marriage. So technically, even though I got out, I still was considered a cheater, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that not true?
Yes.
So I still was cheating. Now, I went all the way through it, you know what I'm saying? Completely, separated, divorced, and about to get remarried. But the factors of a man leaving normally, man, it starts off with a woman being argumentative all the goddamn time, not listening to us. We like to be heard. Most men like
address that, John.
most men like to be heard, and we like to be. I don't really care about my ego being stroked, but I mean, shit, we don't want to come home to bitching, arguing, and complaining all the time. We deal with that shit at work, wherever we at, and we really, when we walk through the door, man, we want that love and embrace at times. Like, I don't mind a woman just as soon as I get home, yeah, shit. If I'm not sweaty or dirty, man, shit, I love getting head as soon as I get off work. I just only speak for me. I don't know about other guys. I only speak for me.
Oh, God.
Shit
I
like
ain't
that.
gonna be able to bring none of this down.
Oh, you definitely will. I don't
Clip
care.
none of
But at the same
It's
time,
like fellatio, man. Lettuce. Say like lettuce.
no, I'm just calling it what it is. But at the same time, but
My boy Will
seriously.
say he want to be catered to when he walk in.
I mean, if I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and I'm not dragging your name out there in the mud, and no other woman got access to me, you fucking right, shit.
My boy John,
100%.
John say women use sex to get love, men use love to get sex.
Not all.
I disagree with that shit. And you talking to somebody that's been married for 15 years.
I don't know, brother. I don't know, man.
I can't do that
Why
one.
you?
I don't know.
So
I
how
can't
do
do
men
that one.
cheat?
Yeah,
For-
give your reason.
For me, man, it's two things. Either for me, if it was me, it's either because I don't care,
Mm-hmm.
or it's for more emotional reasons than physical.
Shit, I always thought women cheated for emotional reasons.
That's a
Not
lot.
man.
Yeah, bro, that's a
Well,
lot.
shit. I mean, I don't have that
But
emotion.
see, look, I'm gonna tell you, cause like I said, I'm not one to chase after a fast woman anyway.
Right.
You feel me? But
Right.
if you listen to the norm, they say men go after fast women.
That's not true either.
That's a turnoff.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that has never been a thing. But I don't know. I like
Well, some
simplicity.
men do. Some men go
Some-
after
yeah, that's
easy
what-
women.
Yeah.
That's the ones that ain't got no standards.
What's up, London?
Shit, I'm not about to just go fuck anybody.
Yeah,
Not
but
some that will.
That's sad.
they got some women that will too.
That's sad too.
So
Oh no, there is not.
so I say that's a people flaw, not a gender flaw.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
The question of it is why do men cheat?
Boom, you trying to talk.
Nah, you good.
No, don't speak it.
For me, it was one. It was an ego thing because at that time, I ended up losing our apartment and our car. So I was working and everything and still paying whatever, doing whatever. But I felt like there was an emptiness in me, not realizing that. And there was some other things too, because that's when I started getting heavy into comedy, and I actually was doing good. And me and my wife at the time wasn't seeing eye to eye because we just lost everything.
Right.
So I'm still working, but what's going on is that we got things going. She want to get home. She ready to get out of my mama and her grandmother's house, and I'm focusing on this, my dream, my so-called dream and stuff. And I felt like she wasn't supporting me, being blinded to what she need. I'm like, I'm gonna do what I want to do because this is what I want to do. Man, I end up wilding, and for me, that's why I say it was like emptiness in me, things that I was being selfish. It's selfish reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's one of the things.
Well, that's all. That's a part of cheating.
Yeah, selfishness.
Whether it's man or woman,
Right.
it's selfish on that.
And then
On
me
the
trying
part
to
that's
search,
cheating.
and me trying to search for somebody to support the foolishness.
Yo, he's back. He's
Me
back.
supporting things that I was doing because I felt like it was right. Like I felt like comedy is what I was supposed to be doing, and it's so easy for me, and I'm making a progress off of it. I'm making
They say you
progress.
cheated when you was 13, boo.
Nah, I was getting cheated on at 13.
Believe it or not, at 13 was the reason he started cheating.
No, it was not.
That was the core of it. That's why he had low self-esteem.
Oh man, but yeah, so that for me, that's what that was. You know, just ego trip.
Paul just say he miss you, buddy.
Hey, I miss y'all too, man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I cheated because
I can
was
agree with
drunk.
that.
Water wasn't kicking in.
But I mean, ego. I mean,
Hey,
as a
it
man,
happens sometimes, John.
I was always taught we supposed to put our pride and our ego aside. So,
Man, I was young and stupid, bro. I was young and stupid, man, and didn't realize what I was doing and the magnitude of my, of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you look back at it, it was the dumbest thing
facts.
that you could have done. And the whole thing is, I think the whole core of cheating is because you're lacking something and you're searching for something. You're trying to fill a void.
Yeah.
And in return, what you actually doing, if you're in any type of relationship that's worth it, all you're doing is hurting yourself.
Yeah.
When it comes to, but when it comes to cheating, like you're really cheating yourself because the other person can keep who they are and walk off, and you the one lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you stuck out there with the same fast women that you don't like.
Same reason why I walked off.
You feel me?
That happens. That happens. But
Yeah, man.
we grow and learn. So you live and learn and grow.
Man, but you know, one of the best compliments I got as a DJ, this guy told me, man, and it was funny, but I thought it was dope. He said that I had a slow jam mixtape I made called The Marriage Counselor. And I just named it that because the reason why I had like 2 wedding rings that were like locked in and stuff, right? So the dude said he was going to cheat on his wife, and he wanted to put on some music, and he had brought my CD, The Marriage Counselor. And when he was listening to those 90s R&B love songs, he started reminiscing and thinking about all the stuff him and his wife then been through, the things that they done, and how much he loved her. And he turned around. He told that girl he was going, and he actually turned around and went back home. You feel me? He was like, bro, he said, I appreciate that CD. He was like, that CD actually saved my marriage.
Wow.
I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Look at you. I need a copy of that. I ain't married though.
I couldn't say that, motherfucker. So let that shit ride. I ain't worried about it. On to the next. I ain't no regrets. On to the next, goddamn.
Boy, say peace.
Yes.
Doesn't mean anything. It just says.
Nah, I can't believe that one either.
They seem to be able to compartmentalize. No, look, men don't compartmentalize.
Nah, not at all.
What it is? It's
yes, women do.
Yes,
women
facts.
Do. Women do. Very much so.
But yeah, I don't think that's a man thing. And that brings me to another thing, bro. I feel like women are more are stronger emotionally than guys.
Not necessarily. Not all women.
That's not true. I believe women are.
I believe
women are stronger. I do. I believe it because
you just said it wasn't true.
No, I'm talking about what she said when she said she don't believe.
You say why
no,
you don't?
I said all women.
The reason why I believe women are strong is because
you said are strong or ardent.
Are.
I just said they were.
No, she said that she disagreed.
Oh,
I told her I disagree with what she said.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm supporting you on that one.
Yeah. I feel like that they're stronger emotionally because for one, I just feel like that's how what they were designed to be. Women are more nurturing than guys. See, guys seem like we don't care about stuff because we're not strong enough to deal with what that emotional thing is.
But so
we push it away.
Run away from it.
Women do. Yeah,
I can tell you,
all men are.
Men, goddamn right.
Women
shit look
deal.
Bad, I'm gone.
Women deal with the things.
Not all of them though. I mean,
most strong women.
You'd be surprised how many women are dealing with an inside turmoil, and you sit up and you say, "Oh, well, because she's not losing her mind, or because she's not crying about it, that makes her strong." But when she goes home at night,
no,
I mean,
that's not what I'm saying.
So how is she stronger then?
Because for guys, we push things away, and it seems like everything is okay, but that's because we hadn't even accepted that problem is a problem.
Oh,
yeah.
We push it like, bro, man. How many guys you want to F this stuff?
Prime example
about that, man. The whole time this stuff be eating them up, bro.
You got females with that same attitude.
Prime example. That's like I ain't gonna call my name, but somebody, a guy that I talked to and I helped him with one of his problems. He told me, he said
that might be true of it.
That a woman is more inclined to take care of another man's child even after he stepped out on that, cheated on her. But would a man do that to a woman?
Say it again. I was reading.
I'm just saying, what man do you know would literally stay with a woman after she had a child? Not many.
After she had a child.
I do know a few of them.
Not many.
Oh, after she had a child.
Unless
what
she got,
years?
yes.
None.
Exactly. Unless you got some bomb ass pussy. Hell no.
That's another thing.
Hell no.
That's another thing. That's another thing I would like to debunk.
Go for it.
Well,
everything isn't about sex.
No.
I mean, that's true.
Because look, let me tell you, because a lot of people say, like, okay, this person put up with this person because of sex, right?
But how many times have you heard that?
You hear that all the time. But
okay, but how many times have you heard that? Because there's a reason why. The same way we could say a man will stick around with a woman, just like him. He said the only reason why I'm gonna stay there is because I can't accept another man fucking my woman. That's the wrong reason to stay.
I don't think that's what. No. The guy that I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm talking about the guy. I'm talking about.
He stayed because he felt like he put too much work into it to let.
Nah, fuck that. I walked away after 15 years. Fuck that. I can walk away after 2. Fuck that.
Nah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I get you, but.
Yeah, put in too much work and had to redo all that.
That's what the dude said, bro. And I'm like, hey,
So
I can't tell
what
them
all
that's
come
how.
with that though?
I
I
couldn't
don't
say.
know.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm just
I
asking.
don't ever want to know.
I'm just asking because I mean, like you say, he sit up and he said, well, he didn't put too much work into it. Okay, yes, he may have, but how much work has she put into it?
Exactly. That's why I'm saying that.
She
So
the
From
one
point,
that- she
if
the one
she's
that cheated.
exactly, if
It's
she
his
stepped
decision
out,
to leave or not.
is
And what
that
he's saying is, hey, okay, let me think about this. Do I really want to deal with relearning somebody, readjusting my
Well, you
I
gonna have
get
to.
that.
You're going to
Nobody
have to
does.
relearn somebody. You're gonna
Yes.
have to learn her baby daddy to come by the
Exactly. So
You're gonna have to learn somebody.
I'm just saying, like that. I'm just explaining her what you're saying.
I just
But like for me, like if my wife was to cheat or whatever, I don't know what the hell I do because it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But if she was to cheat and have another baby, I got to go. I'm sorry.
that's all I'm saying. But I can't.
Because if I look at that child, I want to
But
punch
then
him
they-
and his
but
daddy.
But a woman
Oh,
does it
wait, I
like-
didn't say that.
I'm gonna punch the baby and his daddy. I'm gonna fight
But
the
look,
baby.
why do you feel like if a woman do it, it's a bad thing?
No, I'm saying like
I
I'm,
can't
no, I'm
fuss
saying
with that.
like,
God
like, like you see how it's so easy for him to say if his woman cheated on him and had a baby from the man, he's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
But when a woman does it, some women and some men frown upon their woman for leaving their man.
Why?
I mean, I'm just
It
saying
happens.
some. You get what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of
It is.
double.
Bro,
It's
that's
a lot of
double
double.
sided.
No,
It's a lot
because
of double standards.
it's not. You know why? Because what's going on is people are in too many other people's business.
That too.
Stay the hell out of your
Agree.
out of
I
your
agree.
business. Like I would,
Stop putting people
But
in
society
and stop
does
putting
that.
people
And
in
that
your
as
business.
well.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
But and I hate that. That's a cop out.
It is.
Society does that. It's not society because who is society? We the people. We
True.
make society. So
True.
it's people doing it.
Certain things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so
People got to stop putting people in their business because for one, if your wife cheated on you, nigga, if you would have kept that in your house, when nobody even knew,
Yeah.
unless you was just being sloppy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have never opened your mouth, nobody would have knew nothing. And the same thing,
But a lot of times they do that too to embarrass.
Facts.
And
facts.
don't realize that in the same sense you're embarrassing yourself.
Exactly.
I was like, well,
That's-
dang, my nigga, you lacking.
That's
Because
where
for
we're
your
going.
woman or for your man, because it works both ways, to want to go outside their relationship or their marriage.
What's wrong with you?
What
Yes,
you doing?
Yes. So at that point, that's why I said I feel like if you're in a marriage,
Luther said there's a confident knowing each other's reactions, etc. Starting over.
nah, fuck that. Look, we well past that. If you're in a marriage and you step out, I mean, I just feel like at that point you broke a covenant. There's no point of going back. Move on. If me personally, you know, my baby right there in front of me, I'm telling y'all the same thing as she know. If I gotta step out of my marriage, at that point, the moment I step out of my marriage, there is no going back. For the simple fact that means I done sit up here, thought this shit through, and I done committed to it.
Yeah.
And at that point, you gotta own up to it. It's like, okay, is this pussy worth me losing what I got at home?
But see, why do it got to be about sex?
No. Because conversation leads to sex. The end goal is going to be
Because look,
sex.
the reason why I say that is because what if it's something where like it's an office space situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they working in the office, and let's say the communication broke down at home, and like the woman not feeling like okay, her husband's paying her enough attention. This guy at the job is paying her attention. She's not going at this dude for sex.
Yeah.
Man,
But it
fuck all
turns
that.
into
No.
sex.
That's what I did. But you know, I just said that.
But
Go ahead.
it could turn into sex because of him fulfilling her emotional needs that don't really have anything to do with sex. Now, if the sex is bomb too, the nigga probably out of there, bro. He's probably out of there. But everything isn't about sex, though.
I mean, when we talk about, I wasn't
said
speaking
that.
on it being about the sex. It was more of just like you said, the loss of communication, the
Yeah.
loss of the connection.
Mhm.
Like
But see,
you're
that-
lacking, and it doesn't have to necessarily be in the bedroom. It could be
Exactly.
your attitude.
Yeah.
It could be you bringing things from the outside
That's
world
why
into
I
your
actually
home.
preaching as a goddamn woman.
But
There
see,
we go.
but that ain't even just a woman thing, though.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's-
Like
that's
as a man, you gotta understand these things with your woman. But a
A
woman gotta
understand
understand these
that
things
things
with
with
her
a
man.
man.
That's a
Yeah.
person thing.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, we go back to the same thing what you just said. You said, why does everything got to lead to sex? Conversation leads to sex.
No, when I say why does everything have to lead to sex, I'm talking about with you.
Oh,
like,
no.
Like,
I'm already
like
on 40 toes anyway. That's
like
don't
the
matter.
fourth time you talked about someone stepping out because of sex. Everything gets it because of sex.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm 40 and shit. So we got to get this
But
podcast
you don't
over
need to be.
so I can be my baby. Just get up.
You need to scoot the hell over.
What the hell is going on?
This
Look,
guy got issues.
I'm about to be married. So guess what that means?
Okay, well,
That
you need to learn how
entitles
to
me.
control yourself,
all-
brother.
Yeah.
And your damn knee touching my knee, I feel uncomfortable.
I hope that's the need.
I don't know.
Hey, look, man, I love my wife, man.
Because
What?
we dogs
We
and gotta
dogs,
fuck
so.
everything.
Man,
That's
fuck
him.
no.
That's
Whoa,
him.
whoa. Wait a minute.
Move
Let
your
me
knee.
adjust that shit.
Move, address your knee being closer that way.
Man, I gotta spread my legs a little bit.
Man,
Look,
I'm
look.
not
No,
trying
not
to
speak for yourself. Not all men are dogs. We are not all dogs. 100%.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly.
And I do like that song too. Thinking with my dick, I agree. But that is not
You can
what we're
say
doing
D
right
like
now.
he said.
I was speaking what
You
he
feel
said.
me?
He
All right,
said
now
D.
keep
He
going.
didn't say the D. He didn't say the whole word. He said D.
I need my podcast.
Man, where your mom is? I hope she
For
tuned in.
real.
I'm
Huh?
saying,
We gotta show love.
Hold on. Hold on.
Okay,
Wilford,
good.
stop it. You
What
can
he
look.
said?
Hold
Y'all
on.
about to be shocked.
No, stop it.
Y'all about to
Wilford,
be shocked.
wait, brother.
No.
You're not listening to yourself. You're talking too fast. We talking about the D. And then I say, where your mom is? You say, I'ma share it with her.
Oh.
And now you're talking about we about to be shocked.
Wait a minute.
Stop it, Wilford.
That's some trailer park.
See, man,
Slow it down, brother.
This is why. This is why I didn't want to do it.
No.
No, my mom knows how I am, man. I don't hide nothing from my mom. So my mom, she actually can probably run with the dirty dozen anyway. So it's cool. It says,
What it say?
what? I disagree with that
See,
too.
that's that woman
Yeah,
thing.
that's that
woman.
emotion.
Hey.
That's that woman
Not all
thing.
women, okay?
disagree with
Don't
that.
do that.
I get you. No, I didn't say all women. We already had this.
No, we was definitely talking about Jennifer James, okay?
Yeah, definitely. That's wrong.
The next
I can break
question
it down.
is, why do women cheat?
Oh, so it's not me.
Oh, you
Yeah.
where's it gonna be you? Hey, brother, put your phone down. She about to answer this question.
It's clear.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't call me. No, you ain't got corona all of a sudden.
Okay. So why do women cheat?
What a PU man is.
Why do women cheat? I guess. Ooh, how can I fit this?
No, so look, take your time. How about
I
that?
am.
Take
That's
your
what I
time.
am. I'm trying to get my words.
Let me say, oh snap.
Women cheat when we feel like we're not appreciated, or when we feel we're taken for granted, or I think that's about it. I honestly feel like that's the for me. I'll say this. I'll say speaking for me from my past, which I've had one relationship where I did cheat, and I may not have been right in cheating, but at the same time, he was entertaining other women, not necessarily sleeping with them, but he was entertaining other women, texting other women, and I'm like, I'm here, I'm your woman, we live together, I take care of you, I cook for you, I sleep with you when you ask, all of this. So why is it you feel the need to have to talk to another female? And I mean, I get it, women have male friends and females have male friends.
Did you ever think to apologize to him?
I told him.
No. Apologize for him for not being everything that he needs.
Did I ever think of that?
Yes.
No. Because
I was like, what?
no.
Boone put his hand over his mouth like what you say?
Like, no, I didn't.
Like you just said it.
What you talking about me saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, what she just do? Like she just said.
But you would think,
No, I don't know.
The thing about it is, in a sense, you're correct, because at that time I may not have been everything he needed. But I didn't think of it that way.
I was playing, and if he wasn't what he needed, he should have verbalized that.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that with you.
like we say all the time, communication is everything, and that plays a big part. But women cheat.
Men say, why do women cheat? Boone, she done.
Damn, don't roll us stuff like that. God damn.
My boy Biz is funny, bro.
She's
He
speaking
just
truth,
talking, man.
I don't take no
He
offense.
just talking. Oh man, but Lovett says women cheat because we ain't getting all of our needs met at home.
And that's bullshit.
You know, you a woman.
Well, I mean,
No.
Neglect.
We're not talking for women. It's not a women business.
I mean, no, we talk. So I mean,
You got her. Let her speak her truth. She got a mouth.
Speak on it.
At the end of the day, it's all about how you treat us. I mean, and sometimes we as women, when we're a good woman, we get neglected. And sometimes it's our fault. Sometimes it's just the simple fact that this man didn't been with all these different women and they lacked in one area or another. And that man carries that hurt. Just like how some women carry that hurt when they get with a new man. Like, you have to be able to
I know, Boone, did you carry your hurt? Oh, well, yeah, you said you cheated.
I'm gonna tell you something. A wise man once said, when a woman's fed up, no matter how you beg. Yeah, I know the real.
But he locked up right now.
Yeah. So we can't take shit from him. Oh, facts.
I was just jamming R. Kelly.
Leave that man alone. Because at the end of the day, I still feel like the parents have some play
Better
in
keep the
it.
kids
And I
from
don't
him.
Yeah, buddy.
I still feel like the parents have a part in it. I don't understand how.
So basically, you saying R. Kelly made y'all make his victims. It's horrible.
What you mean?
Talk about him.
Oh, I'm about to say, did you not watch it? Did you not hear some of these girls
For
and what
one,
they were saying?
No, I did not watch it. And for two, I believe that is some BS.
Yeah.
I believe that is BS because you can't convict a person strictly off of a documentary, bro.
Yeah.
No, it said like he was guilty before he even went to trial.
Yeah.
Now the evidence in trial, cool.
Yeah.
But you know how many women were saying that nigga guilty? Because I know niggas that did that same thing.
Yeah.
What they got to do with him?
Yeah.
Remember what you said earlier?
Like, that's crazy.
Fast telling the girls.
That's crazy,
And then
bro.
the parents took them up to the thing so they could
All of
that.
That's my
all
only
of
thing. I feel like everybody involved should be locked up.
Yeah.
Yes,
Parents
parents
too.
included.
Yeah, how the parents got locked up.
That's sex trafficking.
Yep.
That is a sex trafficking.
It really
the
is.
same thing that you locked them up for.
Yes, that's the same thing that his parents. That's the parents did.
But anyway, we on women right now. We on women right now. So apparently women cheat because you say
There's
neglect. I'm not gonna say it's a lack. I mean, and can't none of y'all be no women, but like to be a woman and to let's say you and this man work, but when you get off of work, you come home, you cook, you take care of the kids if y'all have kids, you're cleaning the house up, all of that. And let's say you have a man who feel like, because they do have some men out there who feel like because you're the woman, you're supposed to do that, even if you do work.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that? How is that fair to her? Because she's working just as much as you are. It's a two house income.
Mm-hmm.
You work and she work.
Mm-hmm.
But you have some men that say, oh, well, because she the woman, she's supposed to do all of that. But you come home from work, you got a clean house, you got a hot plate.
But see, hold on, look, let me show you how you get in that predicament. You get in that predicament because these things aren't discussed before marriage.
Correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
Yes.
So if you have an agreement with your spouse on how that household is going to be ran, it wouldn't be an issue.
Yep.
And the agreement have to be made long before we get to this point.
But a lot of people not doing it though. A lot of people
that's the
just
issue.
jumping the gun. But I'm just saying
Yeah,
though, I'm just speaking on.
I know I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's the core of the issue.
Yeah.
Is the lack of communication. People are so quick. Society is so over-sexualized right now that people are just so quick to be like Wilford and just want to go stab on something and then realize, bro, she's a whole maniac out of it. You feel me? We're gonna let you get on, brother.
No. But to speak on that, I'm not a woman, but I do know you know, I know stories, you know.
Because if y'all seen how I ran my house,
Hey.
y'all be mad at me.
Why?
Bro, you know how me and my family
It's
is.
normal to me now.
It's normal to you. But if that was on Facebook, like if they had a reality show, they would torch me on a reality show.
They would, but
They'd be like, bro, I know
reason
why
why
she
that-
had him
but
talking
that
like
works
that.
for
the reason
y'all.
why
That works for y'all.
the reason why I never said nothing because that's the way it's supposed to be.
What's the way it's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be. It's always the head, which
Exactly.
is the man, and then it's the wife, and then
And
it's
then
the
the
kids.
kids.
That's true, but as the head, what is the man supposed to do?
He supposed
He's
to
provide.
He supposed to make sure they-
Like,
provide.
Correct.
That's what
So
yes.
exactly. But you have some men out here, not all men, but you have some men out here who do not provide.
So
Or
how-
they want it to be 50-50.
But why?
So if it's 50-50, why can't it be 50-50 with the housework as well?
Why not just do it the right way? Instead
Yes.
of like you're talking
Yes.
about, you keep going to guys that are doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Why
Well,
not?
that's not necessarily doing it wrong because
Hold on,
Not-
hold on. Look, you just said it's supposed to be done that way.
Yeah.
no.
Hold on,
What
look.
I'm
You
saying
just
is
said
this. If this is what I'm saying. If you're the man and you're saying you're going, at the end of the day, it is God, it's man, it's woman, it's children.
so. That's
That
the
is-
way.
That is true.
Okay, that's
But
true. So
as
now
the head
what?
of the household, the man is to be the provider and the
And-
protector.
True,
So the
which
thing
is also
is,
true, right?
Back in the true, but back
Okay.
in the day, women didn't work. Women stayed home. Now, if you as a man, you can financially tell this woman, "Hey, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna take care of all the bills. All I want you to do is stay home."
Hold on, right there. You say if you could financially be able to tell this woman, where did it say
It didn't say that in the Bible at all.
financially?
It didn't say
It
that.
didn't say nothing about finance.
So how else you gonna take care of this woman? What I'm
It
saying.
didn't say. No,
You're-
now
my
you're
thing
asking
is-
a whole
no,
nother question.
Yeah.
Because my thing is this: you're bringing the Bible to this, but back in the day in the Bible, the way their way of living and the way we live now are totally different.
Right.
So
You
my
got the
thing-
Old Testament,
so-
New Testament.
Well, no, I'm
Totally
not.
I get it.
What I'm saying is this: I'm bringing the latter from the Bible, but I'm bringing it into today's society. So today,
But also,
in order to live and to eat, you have to work. Correct?
facts.
Okay, then. So when you take that into consideration, as the man, and you're wanting to be the head of this household,
Mhm.
you are the provider, you are the protector. Correct? So when I'm saying this
But hold on.
financially is.
Also, let's get this understood. When you say the man of this household, are we talking about a couple? Or are we talking about
No,
a married
We're
couple?
talking. We're talking about engaged. We're talking about
Okay.
married. We could be talking about people that have been in a relationship for 10 years and they
Okay, well, guess
still
what?
working
He's
on
not
it.
obligated to take
He's
care
not
of
He's not.
obligated. He's not
Until
obligated.
he's married.
until he's married.
He's
Right.
not obligated. But at the same
So-
time, relationships is the same thing as a marriage in a sense.
No,
In a sense.
No.
The
So-
roles are different.
The
Yeah.
roles are different.
As
But you're
the
working towards
husband
this- but you're
roles
working
is
What
towards
is
it,
the
though.
role of a relationship?
What you mean? The role. So what is the role of a relationship? Because
I'm
I'm
asking.
your woman, you're my man, right?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, look, you either married or you single. What is
Okay.
all this relationship like? Okay, I'm your woman. You supposed to take care of me. Well,
No, I never said he had to take care of me.
I'm not supposed to. I'm not obligated
Uh-huh.
That's the word.
to
obligated.
support,
Right.
Correct.
protect, or do nothing for
Okay.
you.
That you don't
Correct.
want to
She's
do.
not.
That
Within reason.
No.
No,
I'm
I know
not
what you're
obligated. That means anything I do is because I choose
Choose
to.
to do
Right.
it. Correct.
But if you're looking for me to be obligated to do something, I'm not married to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
You feel me?
I
I'm not
agree with- no, I
married-
agree
I'm
with
not
that.
married to you.
I
So,
agree with that.
but that's what. But I say that because if women want these type of things,
Mm-hmm.
then you need to let it be known from the beginning and stop
Yeah.
just selling for anybody.
Yeah.
You out here
Yes.
wanting to get with these niggas that got fake designer belt buckles on, fake designer slippers, with Hennessy bottle taking pictures like this. Yeah, that's my man. Okay, well, cool. Cool, but that's everybody man.
Yeah.
Because that nigga's not trying to lock you down right now.
No.
Correct. That's true.
No, he just want to hear
So
it.
yeah, so
That's all
you
he
gotta look at who you're expecting these things from,
Mhm.
and then we talk about why relationship. These niggas ain't nothing, girl.
Yeah, because you
These
see
niggas
that a lot.
but look at
These
niggas
niggas ain't that.
I'm just saying because certain things go together.
Mm-hmm.
True.
If I'm pursuing you for marriage,
Mm-hmm.
I have to show myself worthy
Correct.
to be a husband.
I agree. I
If
agree.
you want to be married, you have to show yourself worthy to be
a
a wife.
Correct.
So
That's
if you
correct.
out here
That is very
on your hot girl summer shit, why would I want to marry you?
I went through.
Preach.
I'm just saying.
Why would he want to marry y'all? Why would he want to marry y'all?
Well, first of all, I'm not talking to you anyway. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to just society, right?
Yeah.
Like,
no.
if you're going to want certain things, you have to represent yourself in a certain way. I can't go to a job at a bank dressed like I'm going DJ.
Right.
You feel me?
Like,
but when you say that, because I challenge people with this all the time. Mm-hmm. We say we are kings and queens.
Correct.
But then while we out here entertaining the world, what king and queen stood out here and was entertaining people? Name one.
None.
Okay, so if you're gonna be a king and queen, and stand up and walk in it.
Yeah.
Go shut your mouth.
Almost. You almost lost it there.
Did I say monarchy?
He had to go. He had to go.
I mean, but he did it for a reason.
My boy Chris, let's get to some of these comments, man. My bad, y'all. My boy Chris said my wife is my queen and I am her king. We treat each other as such. 50-50 is 50-50 in that sense. I still feel that it's my job to ensure my wife is happy or my wife's happiness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Facts, Chris. You feel me? And that's how your guys should be talking. But you can't just go off of words either.
Oh yeah, actions.
You feel me?
Let's say anything.
Because love is what's shown.
Yeah, exactly.
Love is a action. It's not an emotion.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people get that mixed up.
They do.
Between emotion and shown.
Yeah.
A lot of people get that mixed up.
Yeah, bro.
I was one. I came out. I was one.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was and then I wasn't. You feel me?
You put yourself in that. When you take yourself away from
I used to always feel that way, but I didn't know how to put it into words.
What you mean feel what though? I'm saying like,
that love is not an emotion.
Uh-huh.
Love is shown. It's a verb, right? It's an action.
Oh, okay.
So I used to always feel that, okay, show love, but it's not about how I feel, right? So basically what I'm saying, like if I'm with you and we kick it all the time and I like being around you, despite of how I feel about you, mm-hmm. What are you showing me is what I'm going off of. It ain't about how I feel about you.
Yeah.
Forget the feelings.
Yeah.
What is she showing me?
Feelings will get you fucked over.
Man, forget the feelings.
That is true.
My bad.
I second that.
That is true.
I thought love was emotions. Like I didn't understand the action part.
And see, that was before I even knew that love was something that's I didn't know it was an action.
Well, a lot of us didn't know that until like recently that love is an action.
Facts. I didn't know that until recently. I didn't learn it until church.
I just feel like you gotta go through something first in order to understand it.
I mean, experience is the best teacher.
Yes, it is.
Experience is the best teacher. Because without experience, you can know of it, but you won't know it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was gonna say because you experience love when your parents take care of you. They take care of you.
That's a different type of love.
But I mean, that's where
you started, but it's a different type of love.
But that's still something that's shown to you, so you experience that.
Yeah. And you pick up on it.
Yeah.
You pick up on it.
Facts. Look, I'm gonna show you how crazy love is, right?
Uh-huh.
Your pet can love you, and you can feel that emotional bond between you and that pet. That pet will get excited every time you see you.
Don't bring it up.
I'm just saying, bro.
I got my baby.
You feel me? Hey, man.
I promise she act like she come from my womb and I ain't had no kids.
Man, my dogs act like they part of the family.
Yes.
I'm telling you. That's another child. But anyway, man, before we get out of here, we got one last one, bro. We got Nia Long getting cheated on, man. What are y'all thoughts on that?
I didn't read about it. Can y'all break it down to me? Because I didn't really get into the
look. I'm gonna be honest with that.
They should have put that woman out too.
What woman?
They should have put her name out there too. And then they used that to distract us from Brett Favre thieving behind.
Yeah, but
we need a bomb.
But
I'm gonna break all that down to you, Boone. Hold on, I got you, bro.
But outside of all that, I mean, I don't.
Were you trying to figure that out too?
Man,
look,
my boy Boone, my boy did say we should have a bottle for some of these
next
or
time.
Something during these. Take it less serious.
We do it next time.
No, we're taking it very serious. These are things that needs to be talked about because she need to get it together.
What you talking about? Why I gotta get together?
Nah,
but back to this Nia Long thing, man. People blowing it up out of proportion. Beyonce got cheated on. So I don't think it should matter if it's a celebrity or even a president. It don't matter. Everybody get fucking cheated on at some
He
point.
should have lost his job.
It don't matter.
Can somebody give me the
All right, so
backstory
look,
so I
so
can
the
speak
yeah,
on
I
it?
got you.
if a
So
man
look,
cheated on
the head coach for the Boston Celtics cheated on Nia Long with one of the staff members,
Okay.
one of the ladies that worked there,
Mhm.
and they've been blasting him all over the media. The Boston Celtics had a whole press conference about it, saying that he cheated and how he's suspended for the year or indefinitely, but at least a year. And then they're gonna come back to the table and decide what they're gonna do with him. Yeah.
Okay.
But honestly, that had nothing to do with the basketball team.
That is true. The boy say
It had
most
nothing
males
to do.
most males are optimistic cheaters.
That's true.
That is way too much of that going on.
Not optimistic.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's not
Opportunities.
Oh, my bad.
That's why I'm
what
like, what
I
you
meant. I meant opportunities.
but I mean, what you said was true though too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Basketball is basketball.
Moving too fast.
there you go. There you go.
You gotta separate that.
I'm
Man.
optimistic about it. I know I'm a cheat.
I mean, man, no.
I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, so
Look, well, I'm with you. Like, they shouldn't have put out the information about him
Exactly.
because it had nothing to do
Had
with basketball.
nothing to do with
But why do you think it was done?
Oh, there was some other shit going on behind closed doors.
Why you think you cheated?
It don't
why do you
matter
think
at
that
that point.
information was out?
They put that shit out for a reason. They wanted to get that man up on out of there. Maybe they probably wanted to slide somebody else up in there, see if he could do the job for a cheaper price. But I guarantee if the Celtics go down,
But he took the Celtics from a team that wasn't even thought about when it comes to
Exactly.
greatness in basketball lately, right?
Mhm.
Not in the entirety of this organization, but lately the Celtics wasn't even relevant in basketball.
True.
He
right?
brought them from the desert
Yeah.
into the greatness they are. They were one game away
Right.
from the
Uh-huh.
championship.
That's what I meant. What you get it? You gotta get look. I'm a
Make sure you
football.
clear that up.
I'm a
You can't say
football
playoff
player.
championship.
I'm a football.
And that was his first year, right? His first year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Second year, he
So
took
they almost went to the NBA championship.
in
Yes,
his second
his
year.
second year.
That's playing in the finals. Yeah.
Look, I don't like basketball. Okay?
So you say you think this was done because of what?
Honestly, I believe they just wanted to see if they get another coach in there for a cheaper price. You can't. That's like the scandals going on. Matter of fact, with Katie ISD just let go of their head coach. I don't know if y'all seen that today. The first was the OC Tuesday, and now the head coach today stepped down, resigned at Katie ISD. You know, man,
But
some stupid shit, man.
Why did he resign?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows right now.
If I had to take a guess,
Oh, I'm sure it's something to do with some fucking kids.
oh no. I mean, yeah.
I'm 100% sure it's behind
Look,
some kids.
When you say kids, what are you talking about? Like
He
doing
probably
what?
did some sexual shit with a damn 18-year-old or
No,
17-year-old girl.
See, I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna accuse him of that.
He's the head coach at Katie. Like that shit is on the this shit is on the news right now.
Look, I'm not gonna accuse
The
him.
OC stepped down Tuesday, and then all of a sudden the head coach stepped down today.
But check this out. I'm not gonna accuse him of that because that's a big statement, and I don't know enough about it to say that.
Well, they
Yeah.
said
But
the OC.
But I will say this.
They did say the OC did have sexual conversations with teenage kids.
Well, I don't
So
know.
and honestly, how about this? Even if he didn't, let's use Penn State situation.
Why? That has nothing to do with
Joe
it.
Paterno
This ain't
was
got
hold on,
nothing
hear
to do
me out. No, we talk about with the sports, right?
Mhm.
Joe Paterno did not sleep with any kids, but the OC he knew did. So what did they do? They tore down everything
No,
Joe
hold on.
Paterno.
No, that's wrong.
Okay,
What
explain.
happened is Joe Paterno didn't do anything with the kids.
He didn't. I said that he didn't.
But
He knew.
there you go. That's an
So-
accessory to a crime.
Okay.
Because look, no, what made it an accessory is he knew about it,
He did.
and he also walked out and let that man use his office.
Well,
That's what made him guilty. And also what happened is
that's not true because
That
they
is
went
true,
back.
'cause
Look,
the
they
AD
went back. No, I remember that, but they went back and they said that was not true. Joe Paterno did not leave that man his office. So that's where that whole
look,
there's a whole lot of stuff,
he was
man.
accused of it and he stepped down. And rightfully so. As much as I like Joe Paterno and I like
I
Penn
love
State,
Joe Paterno, man.
me too. But guess what? Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong.
Wrong is wrong.
Right is right. But he stepped down because he said he felt like he should have did something about
Exactly. I'm with Chris.
it. He should have did something about it.
He didn't do anything about it.
Good. You're right. And I'm gonna give him that. But at the same time, look what happened. His whole legacy got an asterisk behind it because of something he didn't do. Somebody else
something
did.
that he allowed. So, let me tell you something. You are the head of a football organization, right?
Yeah, I get it.
I'm right underneath you.
Yes, sir.
If I go out here and do something shady, and it takes the organization name and legacy, right?
Yes, sir.
You are going to be under fire.
You are right. I'm probably gonna be out there.
Exactly. So what are we talking about?
I get it, but I feel like
there is no.
No, I get it.
Look,
as
a matter of fact, and look, I'm not even trying to put Boone out there like that. That's my brother.
Don't.
But I am.
Don't.
He say
Look,
don't.
he did something, and what he did affected the business.
Okay.
Correct.
It was in my inbox. I had to go and handle something that had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Right.
But guess what? If I didn't handle it,
it could have blew up.
The whole company could have went down.
Yeah.
So because he didn't handle it, and it's his organization as in being a head coach, the only person over him is the AD.
That was actually true. That was very true.
He probably retired to save his family, but he had a fight.
But his wife, it took his wife to come out
10% exactly.
But it took his wife to come out and literally she was hiding stuff she didn't want to say. But when everything was already said and done, after this man was in his grave, that's when Penn State apologized to the Joe Paterno family.
You know
he
why?
had nothing to do with it other than
stop it. You know why? Joe Paterno did so much for Penn State.
Exactly.
Listen to me. He did so much for Penn State that when he died, they can't go back and dig up some more stuff. So all they can do is apologize to Joe Paterno family and to try to ease up off of his legacy. Because now, if they apologize to him while he is alive, guess what? People are going to go dig back up the old stuff and see what else is done.
So how about this? All right, hear me out, right? No, hear me out, right?
He's dead.
Hear me out. I'm about to. He's been down, but I'm about to clear this up, right? Everybody knows.
Oh, come on, bro. You gotta chill.
You're
too aggressive, big black man.
So hear me out. Like everybody knows, I'm a diehard Florida State Seminole. And and with that being said, you too. With that being said, Bobby Bowden took over the most wins because the NCAA stripped Joe Paterno of those wins. As a Florida State fan, I felt some type of way. But at the same time, I understood what the NCAA was doing for the investigation. However, at the same time, you said they basically apologized to the family instead of apologizing to this man. For me, it's like if you are, especially on what somebody built, and it had nothing to do with him, and for this man to come out and say, "I apologize, I lied on this man's." On this man's name.
Did he say he lied?
Yes, he literally can't. That's why they said they was trying to give this man his wins back. But then the NCAA said no. The facts were what we presented was out in the public. It was already taken from him.
If his accusers said that they lied, then you got to go back.
No, because they said that because he said it now and he changed it. They literally said that is a possibility he could have been paid to take the rap for everything. And I understand that. We will never know the truth. But this man's legacy was torn behind something he didn't do.
I mean, if we'll never know the truth, you can't say that he didn't do it.
Well, according to the record book, he did it because Bobby Bowden is now the winningest head coach.
Bro, this is my thing. I love Joe Paterno, right?
I love what he stands for.
But look,
this can relate to it though.
But look, this is my thing. I love him. I love what he did and everything, right? So I just stay out of the situation if I don't know enough about the situation, because I'm not gonna say that he wasn't wrong if the facts say that he was wrong. But if they apologize to him, then
somebody did some shit.
No. Look, if they apologize to him, then they need to go ahead and fix the situation. Like the powers that be need to go ahead and fix the situation. But if they didn't, like that just sounds like a whole bunch of stuff that, bro, it's a lot of things wrapped up in it that apparently we don't know about. Because the way I look at it is, if that happened with the organization we have,
Right.
and let's say, because they can't go back and say nothing like this, right? So let's say they say, okay, DJ Mann got keys coming in from Florida, right?
Right.
And then you find out that I didn't, but I put people in place to have these things done.
Right.
I pass away, and then you apologize to my family for tainting my name. But do that mean that I still didn't do anything wrong?
Technically, you didn't do nothing wrong. Regardless, you did a lot.
Bro, that's a lot because we was in the
No, we prove it.
That's being the top of a drug organization.
Right, I get that, but could I?
That's organized crime.
Right, no, I get it, but can I?
R. Kelly is in jail right now.
Listen, can I prove it though? Can I prove it? Because listen, because
This is me.
you can go back so much, man. We can link all this together, man, and literally even I know one of the things you was probably saying, I like to use SMU as a prime example.
Look, Chris, I'm with you, bro. You said we live
That's
in a
what I agree
world now that is no longer innocent until proven guilty.
That's
Facts, bro.
But look, hear me out, right?
Talk to me.
My thing is, we can use this and relate to even SMU. Do you remember the SMU scandal?
I'm about to send it to you.
Where they gave SMU the death penalty, the college. You remember that?
Yeah.
And then here's the crazy part: because of somebody, remember they was going to give Miami the death penalty in college.
Yes.
But what happened? Somebody came forward and said, "Man, I took all the blame. I was paying these players. I put them on the yachts." So guess what? Now this man is banned from anything with Miami, but he was one of the top boosters in a doggone university. You trying to tell me that nobody knew about this shit for years? No. Come on, man. So that's why I say you can't sit up here and literally pinpoint and put it all on Joe Paterno. He didn't know. That man is old as hell.
That man knew, bro.
I'm gonna argue that one. He didn't know. You want to have a debate on the next show?
No.
I'll bring all my facts. You bring your facts. We have 2 podiums.
We ain't gonna need 2 podiums.
I just love Joe Paterno.
So how y'all feel about Nia Long getting cheated on?
It had nothing to do with basketball. That was their personal business. Whatever happened behind closed doors was on them. It didn't matter. Everybody.
If it was, I don't know.
It did not cause any harm to the Boston Celtics at all. Until they brought it to the forefront.
So what staff? Is it a Celtic staff that he slept with?
Yeah.
Well, then that's what caused the turmoil.
No, look, I'm with Wilford 100%. You feel me? Because that's true. It doesn't have anything to do with basketball. But here's something that you don't know is there's a bunch of coaches that hold on. There's a bunch of coaches in basketball. I'm trying to handle this, man. There's a bunch of coaches in basketball that have done the same thing, and they were let go or suspended without an explanation.
Yeah.
But why would it come to him? They blasted him. Yeah, but I'm quite sure it's the black guy.
Yeah,
but I'm asking though, is he black?
Yeah,
he's black.
So you gotta take that into
account too. But honestly, I don't really.
I think it's more than that too.
I feel. Look,
maybe it's a money issue, a contract restructure.
I'm gonna tell you why.
It could be a number of things.
Or maybe
it could be
that whoever he slept with was a piece of game. Somebody hired.
No, that's
somebody high up the ladder.
What if he slept with the owner's daughter?
Or the owner's wife? Anything. Like, honestly, we won't know. We don't know. We don't know who this other woman is.
Because look, check this out. They protect her image.
They sure did. They sure did.
So she's either somebody he ain't supposed to have no type of connection
to.
Well,
he ain't supposed to have any type of connection with any of them.
Well, if she's part of the team and part of the staff, then they're gonna connect, they're gonna communicate, you know. But
Yes.
it should never turn into anything romantic. But it did.
Because I know Jenny Buston got bust down by a few basketball players. You can't tell me that woman ain't get smashed on.
But what I didn't hear y'all, what I didn't hear none of y'all talk about, what I didn't hear none of y'all say is what about Nia Long?
What about
We already said that.
What
We
y'all
went
said
over there like
What y'all said
1,000
about him?
times.
What y'all said about him?
She hurt.
Hold on.
She
My-
had
my-
nothing to do with the Boston Celtics.
No,
No, my
I'm
question.
saying is
My question to you is, what about it?
I'm saying like y'all they're asking why is it she or why is it or how is it she got cheated on? But my thing is at the same time we sit up here and we question why is it got publicized. But my thing is like they say, Beyonce got cheated on, all these other celebrities, Halle Berry, all of them got cheated on. But the thing is, where did they lack? That's how I look at it. I mean,
That's a
I get,
whole.
but my thing is this,
Jay-Z
y'all,
played
but my
that
thing
up.
is, y'all looking at it like, okay, y'all looking at it one way, which is it's strategic because there is something going on where it's something to do with a contract and things like that, which I can understand that y'all more into it, that's fine. But at the same time, you still have to ask yourself, okay, where's Nia Long? At the end of the day, she's a woman, her husband's a man. So my thing is, for him to cheat,
That was something she was lacking for him to go out there
like
and do.
where is the problem within the home, like y'all said?
That's
once again,
I'm not saying it's right.
No, once again, like I told you before, I stay out of people's business.
Well, I mean, I understand
and that's the whole thing. Like that's their private life, and that's the point of the conversation. Is the whole topic should have never been public because that's a home issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's like it should have never even been in the public. So why is it publicized?
I mean, they like to talk about black people.
Oh my God.
Nah.
But they talk about everybody.
I mean, they talk about everybody, but you gotta think about it now in the world that we live in today. They like to publicize the downfall of the black community, the downfall of black men.
I can agree with that.
You get what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why she does have a point with that. And what a lot of people don't know is what's that guy that was the head coach, Herman Fisher. You know, he's over at Arizona. Did you see how they did him?
I see how they did him at Arizona State University.
Bro,
that was sad.
They was giving this man plays and stuff to the other team to help him lose games.
You get what I'm saying?
And then when he lost the game, they scrutinized him.
You get what I'm saying?
And put him on a hot seat.
You get what I'm saying?
Because they want him to fail. And right after that information comes out, here comes the guy from the Boston Celtics. He's like, what in the world is going on?
I mean, you got to think about it. Just like how when Bill Cosby was trying to buy CNN, soon as he got ready to, or was it NBC?
I don't know, but whatever he was trying to buy, if y'all ever hear me in the news, just know it's because I was trying to buy NBC. And that is the biggest cop out for me.
But you get what I'm saying? Like,
if you hear that I slap Boone, it's because I was trying to buy NBC.
He was trying to buy NBC. And then the moment
put myself in position.
And then the moment he does it, all of a sudden he come all these allegations. You get what I'm saying? Like my thing is at the end of the day, they don't want to see the black community. They're like we gotta talk about white privilege and this, that, and the fourth. And
well, look, let me say this. Since we're talking about white privilege, we're gonna say this and then end it, right? Let's say this and end it.
Sit out this one.
Okay, well, I won't. I'm not scared to stand up for something.
I mean,
I stand for
But
something.
look, check this out.
Oh man,
White privilege, I believe, is real. But let me explain why. I believe
it very much is.
I believe that first of all, I believe that there's a thing as privilege, period.
Correct.
Right? Because
correct.
if a white person that's not from the hood come to the hood, tell me they're not gonna get looked at all type of ways. Like, who is this person?
What they doing there?
And check this out. Well, see, here's the difference. Because if a white person go into one of the mom and pop shops here, that's a black-owned business, they just might receive better treatment than one of us, right? But that's because we don't have enough invested in us. Yeah. We don't see the value in us.
Yeah.
You feel me? So we mistreat each other and then get mad when everybody else mistreat us. So why are we mad at white America for taking care of them?
Yeah. That's true.
They walk in the store and they see each other and greet each other as that's one of mine.
Yeah. That's true.
And when I say one of mine, I mean like that's an American, that's a brother, that's a sister, that's a friend. Yeah. We look at each other and be like, this nigga.
Yep, that's true.
Yes, we do.
We're our own worst enemy.
Yes, we do.
That's the point.
Yeah.
We are our worst enemy. So
I-
white privilege is real, but why isn't black privilege real?
Because we don't stand together or try.
So then if we don't stand together, don't get mad at other people.
Exactly. No,
Stand together.
I agree with you on that.
I'm not
And
mad about
as far as that, man, I mean,
And look, let me
Not-
let me say this. Let me say this. I see people saying white privilege, they pass me up and stuff. And I get what y'all saying, because white privilege doesn't mean that you get something that everybody else don't get, as in, some extra money or this and that. When I talk about white privilege, I'm gonna read it. Hold on. When I talk about white privilege, I'm talking about, if I'm in the hood and I'm stopped by the police, and there's a white guy in the hood that stopped by the police, guess what? That white guy just might, and I've seen it. Y'all can say what y'all want to. I've seen it. That white guy just might get a pass and be like, you know what, going on your way.
yeah,
My
because I
black
want to get them
self-
out the hood.
My black self, I need to get out. Let me search your car.
Yeah.
I got to bring the dogs. I told you it was a time, bro. I got pulled over. I told the dude I didn't have my driver's license, right?
Mm-hmm.
Man, everything was cool. I got my family in the car and everything, man. Why? He was cool and everything, bro, until the backup came. Then he tell me to turn around. I turned around, no problem. He put the handcuffs on me, then pushed me on the car. Like, now we super aggressive.
Yeah.
Why are we aggressive now? Like, we were just talking. We was talking as friends, like we was cool. Now all of a sudden we got an issue.
And this happened after what?
After the backup, right?
But look, after backup, but look, check this out. Here's another situation, right? I'm with a friend. He's getting into an altercation with his baby's mother boyfriend. I'm across the street holding this little white kid, right? This is my homeboy's child. The two white guys are fighting across the street. When they pull up, who you think they stop?
You.
Because you holding a white baby.
Because I'm holding the white baby. Now, these two grown men are hitting each other in the head, but you come with your hand on your gun. Is there a problem here? Nigga, it's right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so.
Well, they look to us as the problem. And that's, sometimes
It's scary.
sometimes
My
we
boy
are the
Empty
problem.
say, just sounds like more division, needing to understand that the point is going to be Hunger Games, rich be poor. Yeah, rich facts. That is it. I say this all the time. We the people aren't the issue. I just feel like it's a systematic issue.
We are.
How you feel like? Why you feel like we're the issue?
Because when you say we the, what are you speaking on when you say we the people?
We the people. When I talk to my friends of all races, like, we embrace each other.
Correct.
But if you look at the media and the news, the mainstream media, it tells you that we should, like, there are invisible lines that we shouldn't cross.
Yeah.
You go over there, they're gonna do this to you. Or you come over here, we're gonna do this to you. That's lies.
Well, that's all.
Because we the people actually care for one another.
Yeah.
It's that propaganda, man. Like, I know people, when we coached in Vider, right?
Mm-hmm.
People all across the world that watch us know about Vider, and they know that Vider's racist history, right?
Very true.
But when we were in Vider, we got showed a lot of love in Vider.
I hope we did. And teams wanted to come back. Was about to come back to go to Vider.
So look,
funny.
You say you had that
Do-rag.
do-rag. Hey, that might be the reason why, man. It's straight up. And see, that's another thing. That's a cultural thing, but they find that aggressive. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the do-rag? Like, what is that about?
But
that's gang related. Like, boy, shut the hell up.
But that's another thing. They be getting people from all over, from different places. That's not.
But look, this is my thing, though. This is what I was saying about Vider. When we got a lot of love in Vider.
We did.
But when I was in Vider, what I learned is a lot of people that stay in Vider only had experience with black people through TV, work, and school. That's it. Yep. And when they're at work and school, they don't really talk about nothing other than work and school.
Yeah.
Everything else they see on TV. So if that's the case, shouldn't we be more careful of how we present ourselves to the world?
Yeah.
Who is he trying to feed us a steak?
What happened?
Down on the bottom.
Man, y'all coming up.
Hey, y'all thinking.
Hey, for sure, Chris. That's my boy, man. Chris be holding it down with us.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that's my thing, bro. It's like, once again, see, I believe in being my problem and my solution.
Yeah, correct.
Because if I'm the problem, I'm the solution, I can fix it.
Yeah.
But as long as I keep giving my problem to somebody else, I'm waiting on them to fix it.
Correct.
We need to stop waiting on others to fix issues that we can fix. All the money circulating in the black community, why we still talking about who holding us down?
Correct.
We got
A lot
all
of
these
people
millionaires.
like
We
that.
got more black millionaires now than ever before, but we doing less.
Because, I mean,
Nobody want to see the next
But
person
ain't nobody
succeed.
holding these rappers to the fire
No.
and say, hey, man, you talking about how much dope you sold and this and that. You never talk about the actual dope game. You just talk about how much money you got from the dope game. So you give our kids this sense of, to be successful,
Yeah,
it looks
sell
like
dope.
something. I got to sell dope, but you never even touch dope. You don't even
Facts.
know what it look like.
correct.
You know what it is.
Ain't never mixed it with
Because
the
you can't even tell me how it go. You feel me? But you sitting up here giving these people all this false information and then wonder why we going straight, but you ain't doing nothing to come back except for what, give some turkeys away?
Yep.
What's the point of giving the person a turkey when they barely got water?
Say again. I like this. Say it again.
I'm saying they giving away all these turkeys, and what's the point when they don't have water in the house? They barely got their lights on. People need opportunity. They don't need things.
Correct. But see, that's the world we live in, though. People
Why
want
do we
things.
have so much? Why do we have so much money in the black community and we don't have a Black Wall Street again?
Well, you seen what happened to the original one.
To the first one,
Yeah.
the first Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
But look, we got more money, we got more firepower. We should be more together now. That should never
But that's
happen
the
again.
problem.
Yeah.
That won't happen because we're so busy looking at everybody else instead of helping one another.
That's the problem. Get your
That's
eyes
the
off
issue.
other people and focus at home.
That's
first.
the issue.
And
That's the
see,
issue.
when I say stuff like that, people say I'm being racist because I say I'm not worried about mixing and mingling with everybody else.
Yeah.
Fix what we got at home first, and then go mix and mingle with everybody else.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you gotta look at and you know, at the end of the day, love my Latinos and my Mexicanos and Puerto Ricans, all, but you gotta think about it when they come over, they start business. they start
What is that?
That's that Latino.
Be say,
Mexicanos.
see Mann Boone speak on it. Oh, bro.
Oh,
But
God,
they
man.
really, they support each other. They support each other. They open businesses.
But not just them Asians.
Oh, but that's what
Oh,
I'm saying.
man,
I
the
witnessed-
Asians,
matter of
the
fact,
Asians do it better,
I
man.
witnessed
I watched 20 of them come out of a goddamn Pinto.
an area.
I love it, bro.
I witnessed an area of Beaumont where just, this particular race or whatever, it's like I just start seeing like one by one.
Mhm.
And then years later it's just like it's theirs.
Yeah.
And like you can't just go in there and do what you want to do.
Yep.
Everybody can't go over there and just put a business up there.
Right.
If it's not within them in their community, they're not gonna support you.
Yeah, because they regulate themselves. But remember when I was telling you
Yeah.
coming up in the 90s in Beaumont, we regulated ourselves in the North End. I
Yeah.
remember when the police used to come underneath that freeway and they'll stop right there on Magnolia and Isla, one of the first streets when you come into the North End,
Yeah.
and talk about what they got called for in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
And guess what? They'll be like, okay, well, when I see such and such, I'll make sure that they contact you. They'll leave a card and everything, right? So what would happen is, guess what? If you did something messed up, the OGs and the elders in the neighborhood, they'll go tell your grandma, hey, the police looking for that boy, man. You go turn yourself in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gonna, hey, ain't no snitching or nothing. They gonna give you the chance to do what's right.
Yeah.
Go turn yourself in. And then you don't turn yourself in, the police come back around. They gonna come back around before they let you know we about to come in the neighborhood. They gonna talk to the elders. Hey, next time if he don't come talk to us, we coming through here. Well, we got business in here. We don't need them just coming through here.
Yeah.
Hey, boy, go turn yourself. He gonna be here. We done got away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I just come away from I just grew up around structure. And it's sad that we lack structure. We lack discipline. And it's pitiful.
Like a lot of stuff.
A lot.
A lot. Being an example.
We can say that for the next
yeah.
podcast because I have my reasons on why that is too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we got our reason. I got my reason on as to why, because it's easy to say, look, those are the bad guys, but when you look to see why these people become how they become,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what brought all this stuff on?
Yeah.
Because people say hurt people, right?
Oh, facts.
So when you put hurt people with a whole bunch of other hurt people, and then you keep taking from the community,
Mm-hmm.
You leave nothing behind.
it's nothing there but
Nothing.
pain.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you say, man, look at all this doggone crime, bro. That don't make no sense. We don't have nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have nothing.
And then
Everything
when
we
you
see
try
is food.
And then when you try to have something,
Like, how
they
you
wanna
gonna tell
take it.
me? How you gonna tell me what not to do as a crime when we barely can keep the doggone bills on at the house?
Yeah.
I don't have no food. My stomach touching my back, and you want me to? I'm gonna sit up here and wait on the job for next Friday, nigga. I might be dead.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. You feel me? So we can talk about that next week. But yeah,
You
that's.
gonna get it.
I'm definitely looking forward.
Now I pray about it.
it.
Now I pray about it.
Yeah, switch it up.
Let's pray about it.
Yeah, man. We gonna. But, hey, that's another thing though. That's what happens when you don't put God first. See, God provides.
Mm-hmm.
God provides.
That's
what
sad.
happened?
They're not ready for that.
I know that's a whole nother.
I'm looking forward to that one too.
That's a whole nother one, man. Because God take care of His own. But you got to understand who is His own.
Yeah.
Who is His people? See, everybody want to say we're God's people, but that's not what the Bible say.
Nah.
The Bible say His people act like this, and He say if you don't act like that, you're not one of mine.
Correct.
So if He say He take care of His, then you got to act. Okay, am I acting like this? If you're not acting like that, then maybe that's why you having it the way that you have it.
Yeah. Okay. Preach.
So you should be a deacon.
Man, we gonna get out of here, bro.
So you should be a deacon.
We're gonna get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We will be back next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel,
Yes,
7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes,
And
indeed.
Boone is back, y'all. So we rocking and rolling, man. But thank y'all. We out, man. Peace.
Peace.
Well, where Boone been?
Man, Boone been